Ever wondered what happens when NBA superstars get disrespected, traded away, or doubted? They don't just get mad, they get even in the most spectacular ways possible. The NBA has given us some of the most amazing revenge stories in sports history, where players turned personal slights into unforgettable performances that left fans speechless and opponents humiliated. Before we move on, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's coming next. LeBron's Cleveland Revenge Tour. When LeBron James left Cleveland in 2010 to join the Miami Heat, it wasn't just a basketball move. It was a betrayal in the eyes of Cavs fans. So when he returned to Cleveland wearing a Heat jersey, the atmosphere was aggressive with pure hate. The fans were hostile, and LeBron, he just fed off it. In classic villain fashion, he dropped a cold-blooded 38 points, including 24 in the third quarter alone. Every shot he hit felt like a dagger, and by the end of the night, the Heat had smoked the Cavs 118-90. As the crowd thinned out and the scoreboard kept ticking, LeBron was chilling on the bench with a grin. Mission accomplished. He didn't just win, he humiliated Cleveland on their home floor. It was personal, it was brutal, and it was LeBron's way of saying, "You booed the king? Watch what happens next." Jimmy Butler's Sixers revenge. Jimmy Butler had every reason to want payback.
Harris re-signing with the Philadelphia 76ers. He is signing for $180 million over 5 years.
In 2019, the Sixers chose to hand Tobias Harris a massive $180 million contract, while letting Butler walk. Fast forward to the 2022 playoffs. Butler's now in Miami, and guess who's standing between him and the conference finals? Yep, Philly. Game 6 was the perfect setup, and Jimmy made it count. In front of a packed Wells Fargo Center, he torched his former team with 32 points, showing the Sixers exactly what they gave up. Miami took the win, closed the series, and Jimmy didn't just walk off the court. He delivered a mic drop moment that became legendary. Looking dead at the cameras, he said, "Tobias Harris over me." That line echoed louder than any buzzer beater. It wasn't just revenge, it was poetic justice. Philly made their choice. Jimmy made them regret it. Kyries' Boston Stomping. Kyrie Irving's fallout with Boston was messy. He told fans he'd stay, then dipped for Brooklyn. So when he came back for the 2021 playoffs, Boston fans were on a mission, booing him non-stop, chanting "Kyrie sucks," doing whatever they could to rattle him. He fired back the best way possible with buckets. He dropped 39 points and led the Nets to a blowout win that silenced the entire TD Garden. But the real headline came after the game. As the buzzer sounded, Kyrie walked to midcourt and stomped on the Celtics' iconic leprechaun logo. That wasn't just a diss, it was war. A fan even threw a water bottle at him, nearly hitting his head, and ended up getting banned for life. Kyrie didn't just beat Boston, he disrespected them, owned the moment, and walked away with the ultimate revenge. Celtics fans were heated. Kyrie, ice cold. Ray Allen's Heat decision. Is Ray Allen leaving Boston for Miami in 2012? That shook the league. But for Ray, it was more than a move. It was a payback plan. The Celtics had been shopping him in trade talks and benched him after an injury. And with Rajon Rondo, the relationship was straight up toxic. So what did Allen do? He changed the world. Took less money to join the Celtics' biggest rival, LeBron's Miami Heat. Boston fans lost it. Death threats, hate online, and a broken brotherhood with his old teammates followed. But Allen didn't flinch. In the end, he had the last laugh. Miami won another title while Boston sat home watching. That one decision created one of the deepest rifts in modern NBA history. But for Ray, it was calculated, it was cold, and it was revenge. The Celtics wrote him off, so he hit back with the one thing that matters most in the NBA, a championship ring. Michael Jordan, the king of petty revenge. If revenge were an art, Michael Jordan was Picasso. He didn't just wait for disrespect, he invented it. In 1993, LeBradford Smith dropped 37 on the Bulls. Harmless, right? But MJ claimed Smith told him, "Nice game, Mike," like it was a diss. Jordan told his teammates he'd match that 37 in the first half of their next game. He didn't quite hit it, but still torched Smith with 47 in a blowout. Years later, Jordan admitted the whole story was fake. He made it up just to get locked in. That's next level petty. Then came 1995. The Magic knocked MJ and the Bulls out of the playoffs. Jordan didn't vent. He didn't pout. He simply looked at his trainer and said, "Tomorrow." That summer, he trained like a madman. The next season, 72 wins, MVP, and when they met Orlando again, Jordan destroyed them, sweeping the Magic on his way to another ring. For MJ, revenge wasn't emotional, it was calculated destruction, and nobody did it better. Damian Lillard's wave goodbye. Sometimes revenge doesn't need trash talk. It just needs one cold-blooded moment. In the 2019 playoffs, there was serious tension between Damian Lillard and the Oklahoma City Thunder. After OKC won their only game of the series, Dennis Schroeder mocked Lillard by tapping his wrist, making fun of Dame's signature Dame Time gesture. Big mistake. In Game 5, Lillard went nuclear, dropping 50 points, including that absurd 37-foot buzzer beater at the buzzer to send the Thunder packing. Then came the moment that's now burned into NBA history. As the Thunder walked off, Lillard turned to them and calmly waved goodbye. No yelling, no flexing, just a silent, devastating farewell. After the game, when asked about it, Lillard kept it simple. That was it. I was just waving goodbye to them. That wave wasn't just for that series. It was a message to every critic, every doubter, and especially the Thunder. Cold, calculated, iconic. Shaq versus Lakers. In 2004, the Lakers chose Kobe over Shaq, and that decision ended a dynasty. Shaq didn't take it lightly. After being traded to the Miami Heat, he had one goal: to show the Lakers they messed up. In his book, Shaq revealed what broke him. Lakers GM Mitch Kupchak told him negotiations were private, then publicly talked about trading him. Shaq felt betrayed. "I couldn't trust Mitch anymore, and it was clear Kobe was the one with all the power," he wrote. That betrayal fueled his revenge. Just 2 years later, Shaq led the Heat to the 2006 championship, while the Lakers struggled in the post-Shaq era. It wasn't just about winning, it was personal. The ring wasn't just for Miami, it was a message to the Lakers front office. You picked the wrong guy. Shaq didn't need to talk trash or point fingers. He let the championship do all the talking. Blake Griffin's Clippers revenge. The Clippers sold Blake Griffin a dream and then traded him. After giving him a massive 5-year deal, the team compared him to legends like Martin Luther King Jr. and Muhammad Ali during his re-signing pitch. Months later, they shocked everyone by shipping him to Detroit. Blake never forgot that. When he returned to LA to face the Clippers, he went silent, literally. No handshakes, no words, just business. And then he dropped a season-high 44 points right on them. That performance said everything he didn't. It wasn't just about points, it was about pride. Blake hadn't spoken to Clippers management since the trade, and that night he let his game speak volumes. The man they built their future around. He came back and lit them up. That's how you get revenge in the NBA. Not through drama, but through dominance. Revenge in the NBA isn't just payback, it's a statement. From LeBron silencing Cleveland to Jimmy Butler exposing Philly and Dame waving goodbye to OKC. These moments aren't just highlights, they're legacy. It's emotion, pride, and fire, all in one. Whether it's a logo stomp or a cold-blooded buzzer beater, revenge fuels some of the greatest performances we've ever seen. These players didn't just respond, they leveled up. If you're into these iconic NBA revenge stories, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into basketball's most unforgettable moments. We drop new videos every week, and let us know, what's your favorite NBA revenge moment? Was it Dame's wave, MJ's legendary pettiness, or something we missed? Drop it in the comments. We read everyone and might shout you out next video. Thanks for watching. In the NBA, revenge isn't extra, it's part of the game.